Just 27 laps remaining here in the Aaron's 312 NASCAR Nationwide Series race at Talladega. We are under caution for the second time today. And under this caution, our Aaron's Lucky Dog Free Pass winner is the 81 car of DJ Kennington. There's DJ in his Dodge. He was the highest qualifying Dodge today. Started 11th on the day. Now gets back on the lead lap. And that will give us 30 cars on the lead lap. Our question in our Verizon Ask the Analyst for Dale Jarrett comes from Casey in Nashville, Tennessee. At Talladega, is it better to stay up front or wait in the back? Which do you like, Dale?
Obviously, if I have a car that'll stay up front, that's where I want to be. But I always let my car dictate exactly what strategy I was going to play. If it wasn't good enough to be out front and wanted to be right in the middle of the pack where things usually happen, then I'd go hang out at the back. But my preference would be in a fast car and stay up front.
Yeah, you can have your questions answered by our analysts with our Verizon Wireless mailbag. You can text your question to 8610-8610 from your Verizon Wireless phone. Standard texting rates apply. Or you can go online to ESPN.com to submit your question. Let's talk with our in-race reporter, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is now being shown in the 5th position.
Hey, Junior, Dale Jarrett, you got me?
Sir.
All right, man, it's showtime. Just between you and me and a few million viewers, can you give us an idea of when you might like to try to take the lead?
I'd lead them all if I could. I was sitting there running second right there behind Brad and had some good enough runs to pass him, but it was just a little early, but he was doing fine leading. The race is, obviously, you could tell that the race is really up for grabs up till the last straightaway. So I don't think it really matters where you are. I don't know where I'd put myself to be on the last lap. Hopefully the guy with the biggest run, because that guy usually wins the race.
All right, man, coming to the green. Good luck.
I'll take it easy.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., a 6-time winner here at Talladega. 5 of those wins came in the NASCAR Sprint Cup car. His only win in the Nationwide Series back in 2003. And back then, he was the last driver to sweep both races in the weekend. He won the Nationwide race and went on to win the NASCAR Sprint Cup race the next day. Could be a pretty good omen if he can pull it off here this weekend. Maybe get that mojo back for the fact he's been trying to get back to victory lane for quite a while.
Yeah, we got some other guys here wanting to not let that happen for him, though.
Oh, man. You got Stephen Wallace up there. You got Joe Nemechek. These are hungry guys.
Yeah.
Michael Annette. All these guys in the top 10.
So Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Wallace, Earnhardt Jr. Keller will want to get to victory lane. Kenseth is there, who won at Daytona. Who's it going to be? It'll be 25 laps to go when they come down and take the green flag.
Yeah, we talked about patience. That's kind of out the window now. We're in that window that, hey, it's every man for himself here.
Up to full speed here with the restrictor plates, and you're down about 300 horsepower, but you're digging for all your work to try to hold your spot.
They're going to have to clear some of these lap cars, and then it's going to start getting organized on which guys are going to try to choose the top and which are going to choose the bottom.
Yeah, and I think some of these guys up here are going to try to get to the lead in a hurry, because I think out front, Junior was talking about he wasn't sure where he wanted to be. I think out front's the place to be. Make them pass you.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. said it's anybody's race, and indeed that is the case. They line up single file on the bottom of the racetrack, but typically coming off of 4, they will fan out, and here they go, 3 wide. Laps are winding down. The big one may be approaching now. It's up to the spotters to make sure you don't make a mistake. Let's listen in.
So clear by 1. Watch the run here. 3 wide. 3 wide. Here. 66, 27, 16, he's clear by half. Run a little higher, here there. Got the 15, the one back of him. All single file. 66, right? Now back. 16, trying to get outside the 66. The 5 is outside the 66, and 2 rows back. Clear. 2 lengths back. 2 in your mirror. That's one of the high times. You can block that 5 into the 66. Side by side, 30. Pick up the top of the 5. Still 2 wide here, plenty of help. R2 there. Watch you outside there. 1 inside. Get ready to get him.
These spotters are elbow to elbow on the roof above us, and their drivers are door to door on the racetrack.
There goes Kyle Busch to the lead on the outside.
Yeah. And I can tell you, sometimes sitting in there in this situation, you feel like you're hearing all of those guys talk sometimes.
I've been on that roof. I've been one of those spotters, and you can hear that chatter.
Kyle Busch takes the lead. Earnhardt Jr. thinks about looking out of the inside. Will stay back up in front of Jason Lepton.
Trouble off turn 2.
61 cars, California driver Brandon Witt.
Caution's out.
And the right rear tire down.
Here now, we'll get 4 tires on you.
Probably left rear damage, I believe.
Third caution flag of the day, and damage on the back of his Ford.
That lead draft had just started to get organized on who was going to be where.
Organized for the time being.
Yeah, they're going to have to start over here again from single file on this next restart. But you see here, they're already 3 wide or more, and Brandon Witt just goes around.
Yeah, you'd have to think that right rear tire went down, maybe to start that.
And the car just kind of snapped around. He was by himself, it looked like.
And right along with the 09, John West Townley.
In front of you, you see it? Clear. Good job, buddy.
Well, we're going to do it again. We're going to line them up for another restart here. This time it'll be about 20 to go at Talladega. And I remind you, we have not had the big one yet. But patience is growing thin, and the spotters are going to be busy, and so are the drivers when we come back to get the green flag. After this message and a word from our ABC station.